What's going on, everybody? So this is my journey of making the first ever streetwear mobile trailer. All right, so this fucker died. I've had this thing for like 3 years maybe. It finally died, so that's out of commission. I'm pretty sure we could warranty this, but I didn't have time to wait around, so I just went ahead, got this Harbor Freight. I'll go get that in a little bit. All right, now I could continue the job. I could have gone like the cheapest route. This one was like 40 bucks, but it's gonna work. With these are the grates that I'm gonna be using. Not the grates, these are called grid walls. They're racks. They're gonna be like hanging racks. I'm gonna put them all inside this trailer, so I could hang up my merchandise and my clothes, and I have hangers as well, little hanger racks, so I could hang up my shirts. I'll show you all those in a little bit, but I need to continue this because I have about 5 of these, maybe 6 of these that I need to hang up inside of here, and we need to hurry up because I'm already 20 minutes in and I've got like a quarter of this done, so we need to hurry up. All right, so safety first. Put on the glasses, see if this works. I don't even know. Can it work? All right, we're gonna continue. Testing. 1 2 1 2. Testing. I just got the GoPro adapter mic. It finally came in the mail while I was working on this. I took a little pause so I could hook it up with the GoPro, do some testing. But now we are ready to move forward. All right, now that we got everything sanded down, we could get to painting. Man, my hands freaking hurt from that vibrating. We got the gist of all the rust knocked off. Well, majority of the rust and the paint and the old stuff. So yeah, now we could coat it with a coat of spray paint. So we're gonna get that. So this is the paint that I used for the frame inside the trailer. When I got the welding all done, do you ever get those deals or see those deals on Facebook Marketplace where you're like, dude, that's a deal, I gotta go get that? Well, that was the case with these grid walls. I saw the deal on Facebook Marketplace, Victoria, Texas. My mom was going to Victoria for a family trip. I told her, you know what, on the way out there, can you pick these up? And I'll just throw you the money. So she did that. The lady wanted, I think, 20 bucks a piece for these grid walls, which is still a good price, but because each grid wall is about $50 or $45, which 20 bucks is still a good deal. So she went over there thinking she was gonna get maybe like 10. Dude, no, this lady had like 40 of these grid walls. Well, my mom went to look at them and there was like surface rust all over them, hence while I'm doing all of this rust treatment. But my mom talked her down to like $2 a piece for each grid wall. I was like, dude, hell yes. Yeah, when you find a deal, you gotta get it sometimes, because you could, dude, $2 a piece for each grid wall is a crazy good deal. Yo, what's going on? In the previous video, we finished this trailer painting right in here. That was a fun one. Now we need to continue on the wall racks. I got some grid walls. That's what they're called. They're called grid walls because they're shaped like a grid. I'll show you out here. These are it. I grinded them down, I painted them, and they are already dried up. I left them out here for a few days to toast up in the sun, so these are ready to go in. These are D-ring anchors. I got these at Harbor Freight, and what I'm gonna do first is put these up on the wall so I could put the grid walls on. Let's see, so they're gonna be going up here. I'll leave like an inch gap. Yeah, an inch gap. I'll put one right here. So I'll drop it down an inch and a half. An inch and a half from this trim right here. And then we'll meet in the middle. So half of 8 feet is 4 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 3 boards. We'll meet in the middle. All right. So we'll see how this holds up. There you go. So that's how it's gonna be held up, because I need that gap to where my hooks can hold on. So I have about a finger gap over here. Finger gap. Let's make a little tighter. Oh, it's too much. All right. All right, that's even on both sides. Now I need one in the middle. Damn, that looks cool already. So I do need to paint that. I do have extra paint. I'll just paint that. Yo, what's going on? It's the next morning and this Texas weather is crazy, dude. Yesterday it was like 90 degrees, hot. Now it's like 65 and a little chilly. Anyways, so I got these racks up yesterday. I got these boards, the little spacers. These are the hangers that I use for some of my items. And they go on like that. And then you're able to hang stuff up. I have a whole bunch of these. These are super easy to put on. And then that's it, they're locked. So I was telling you I had these D-rings. Yeah, these D-ring anchors. I'm gonna put them on like that, screw them in. There you go. So that's nice and secured now. All right, we're solid, solid. So I'm gonna get the rest of these rings done. All right, so we got the first rack up. That is on there really good. So now we just gotta cut 3 more of these little notches. 23 and a half. We're gonna cut 3 of those at 23 and a half right here. All right, got these 3 pieces. Got a fresh roller right here. We're gonna roll this instead of doing the spray paint because I don't feel like wasting spray paint when I could just roll it and then go back in with the gray, the darker gray. All right, so we got some spacers and yeah, I guess you could call them spacers for the grid walls to space them off the walls. We got them all cut up, all cut to size. Now we gotta primer them. This is my grandpa right here. He's helping me a lot get forward, get moving ahead because we are on a time crunch to get ready for the art walk. Yeah, he's primering them for me while I work on some other stuff. And then, yeah, cut them to size and everything. So yeah, let's move forward and begin this project. Strong right there. All right. Right there. There it is. It's staying open. Maybe do it on both sides. All right, so with the power of YouTube, we're gonna get this other latch knocked out. Ready, set. All right, we got it in, but it still has that little sway. I apologize for the wind noise. My mic is charging right now. I thought it was charged. Anyways, we're gonna leave it like this because it's working for what I need it to do. Now, all we gotta do is put the racks up. I got these little spacers. Yeah, they're like little boards. I'm gonna put the boards up there. So that's on today's agenda. I like to do these pilot holes because they prevent cracking. So this one's the middle one. Damn, you can hear how windy it is. There it is. There's one. That's one. Oh, let me show you how it's gonna look. So we're gonna be able to swing this out. We're gonna lock these in. These little hooks. Bam! That looks cool. All right, so we're all done with the wall racks on this side, on this one, and then of course the one on that side. But I assumed, this is what I get for assuming, I assumed this door was the same as every other door, but it's not. It gets cut off right here because this is the step out area. So we're just gonna have to cut this part off. All right, so I got that done already. There you go. Oh, I nicked that part. It's all right. Anyways, now we got all the doors out. I'm also thinking of doing one right here, a rack on this wall, but to have everything stuff on the outside, I think that would be pretty cool too. Just in case, what if somebody doesn't want to? Yeah, what if somebody doesn't want to walk in here? I would have items right here. I'm thinking maybe the shirts could be hanging like from up here so people could shuffle through them, and over there. Look, I got these shirt racks. Damn, look at that. Just so they could shuffle through. Or over here. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. This whole process of everything, of working on this, is getting so much more fun now that I'm actually right there to the finish line. A lot of progress, but it's fun. I'm having fun creating, just thinking of different ideas. I encourage y'all to do that as well. Just if you have an idea, if you have a thought of anything you want to get accomplished, put some time and effort into actually doing so, because you never know what you're able to do when you put a little bit of time in. Regardless, all this wasn't cheap, but I worked with what I had and what I got. So on today, What's up, fools and foolettes? So today's agenda, we are gonna knock out this floor, put the sticker down, put the trim down, put the shelving on. This is my journey on creating my own streetwear brand merch store on wheels. So here's the flooring. We are gonna knock it out. It's gonna match the ceiling. So what was recommended is we get this Robert 2057 adhesive. It's for vinyl flooring. I got this trowel with the teeth in it so we could smoothly get some little grooves in there for adhesive purposes. We're gonna start at this corner and move on back. All right, so this flooring does have some adhesive on it, but I wasn't really trusting it. I didn't want to trust it from how thin it is. So to be, yeah, see, I'm not gonna trust that. All this stripping It's of course gonna get covered with the trim. I got some rubber trim, so let's grab some of this. Before we continue, let's measure how many pieces we're gonna set down. Oh man, dude, that's gonna look dope. All right, so let's do up to here. Yo, what's going on, everybody? So after about 5 hours or 4 hours, we just completed the flooring. All I got left is to trim this little access piece. Yeah, I got 2 days left for the art walk. We're just gonna run and gun and just get everything ready. This shit is fucking dope. I love it. All right, don't mind all that mess right there. I am gonna clean that up and cover it with a little trim piece, but we're gonna touch this little part up. Of course, we're gonna clean all this up. Over the next couple days, I am going to scrape all this old paint off. Whoever had this trailer before, I don't know what type of paint it was, but look, it's getting all wrinkly and ugly and crusty all over it. I at least want to get this end, like all the corner, like the ends you're really gonna see. I want to get those ends. See, I got this trim piece right here. This trim piece is gonna go over it. I'm probably gonna buy another one. So today's video, we are gonna be finishing it off, doing the trimming, and also I got a big surprise. Just wait. So right now, I'm trying to figure out this step. I don't know what type of material this is, but check it out. So I was actually on my way to Home Depot to get me like a piece of wood, this exact same dimension. What is this, like 2 inches by 12 inches, something like that? Yeah, I was on my way to go get it, and then I found this piece of plastic of some sort was just chilling on the side of a house, and I was like, damn, I think I could use that. So I picked it up. It was a lot longer. I picked it up, I cut it to size, scuffed it up, put this grip tape down, and this thing is sturdy. Of course, I'm just trying to size up what type of bricks I'm gonna use, like platforms, pieces of wood, or bricks. I think I'm gonna go with bricks and then put a layer of like rubber down so this doesn't slide back and forth. I'm still like experimenting, but of course I'm gonna get one right here, and one in the middle, so there's no flexing, but this is super strong. So in today's video, we are going to be finishing off this flooring attached with the trim, and also a big decal in the center. So let's move forward and go on with the video. So this does come with double-sided tape. So I was reading the directions. If we have a harsh line right here, it says cut from behind, so it could flex easier. So we're gonna go ahead and get the measurement from here to here, and then put it right here to here. Do a little slit from behind. So the measurement is about, yeah, we'll do 3.5. So it's like right before 3.5. So we'll just mark it right there. Let me get a straight edge of some sort. There you go. I didn't really cut it all the way through, but look at that. It's easier to bend. Man, there you go. I'm gonna do some touch up here with the paintbrush. So we got one end done. Now we just gotta continue all around. Final stretch, and before I get too close, I'm gonna measure back and I got a nice little surprise in here, and it's gonna go right here. Should I do like a little cinematic? Let's do a cinematic. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's it. We got a huge sticker. Shout out to my homie Keith over there at Raptor Designs, Raptor Supplies. This shit is sick, and his turnaround time was quick. I appreciate him all the time. He does a lot of my stickers, a lot of my banners, a lot of my posters, and yeah, he's always coming through. Super high quality as well. So if you are local, Keith with Raptor Designs, it's just gonna put that cherry on top of this whole design. So we're gonna cut it to size. Not cut it to size because it's already die cut, but we're gonna cut it just to get the proper measurements so I could work with it more freely. We need to find the measurement from each side first, and then from top to bottom, just so we could get more of the center. Don't tell me how I'm doing it wrong, because I'm just an artist. I'm not a sticker layer or whatever, practitioner, a vinyl applicator, a vinyl doctor, a sticker doctor. I ain't none of that. I'm just a fucking artist trying here. So now we gotta prep this side. Let's do some clean alcohol. That's clean. I'm gonna finish off by torching all the edges. Plus, I want it to sit deeper into the wood grain look. And look at that. That is sick. That is the finished product right there that I was looking forward to this whole time, was to have my trailer complete. This trimming sets it off. All the flooring, I just need to get the trim. Let's go shopping, go get that trim piece for this piece and that piece. But man, this is the final product that I was looking forward to this whole time. This is sick. Like, man, just look at that. All this, look, the wood texture, the wood grain texture all inside. That is a beautiful sight to see. I love it. I love it. I love it.